Now, stay tuned for White Mountains Today, live from North Conway.
Get ready. It's time to plan your day in the White Mountains. What to do and where to do it. Weather and conditions, events, expert interviews, and watch and win prize giveaways. All live and local from North Conway. Get ready. This is White Mountains Today.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, Sunday, October 1st, the first Sunday of October, the first day of October, the day after the last day of September, all those things, and a spectacular view of Mount Washington this morning. A beautiful morning outside, a little bit of frost on the ground this morning. Of course, my son said, hey, it snowed. It did not snow, it was frost. But I remember as a kid, I did the same thing every day. It's like, wow, it snowed. And but no, not quite yet, but it was pretty chilly, but it is a beautiful morning, and we look to have a beautiful morning today. And of course, it's going to be a beautiful morning right now for the next 2 hours. Thanks so much for joining us today. Rob Clark here with you on this Sunday morning. Hans Bauer in the other room, controlling everything. Everything. He could do things with those buttons. If I want a cup of coffee, presses a button. It's amazing. If he wants to book a flight, he presses a button.
What do you need, Rob?
Actually, I'm just talking about the internet, I guess.
It's your show. What do you need?
I'm good at the moment. Thanks, Hans, though.
Okay.
You know what I want to do, though? I want to tell people about what's coming up on the show.
Nice.
Because we've got our good friend Paula Graham coming down today. She's coming in from Zeb's, and it's always fun when Paula's here because we're going to talk about whatever she brings in her baskets of fun from Zeb's. And then also, Jack's going to come down from Attitash and let us know about the Oktoberfest, which is coming up next weekend. What a perfect time of year for that. The leaves and the trees and everything else. It's October, so time for Oktoberfest. And plus, we've got some Watch and Win stuff to give away. I got to give certificate to Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. I also have one to Margarita Grill in Glen. And I've also got a couple for the Cranmore Mountain Resort Mountain Adventure Park. So that'll be fun. So we're going to make sure we give those away today, plus all the information that you want to start planning your day or stay. I like that one. Your day or stay. I'm going to write that one down. Well, let's check the weather right now and see what is going on there. And shot at North Conway Village this morning. 33 degrees out in North Conway Village this morning. Temperatures right around the area, right in the low 30s. Conway's down at 30 right now. So that's kind of where we're at. And then down there on Lake Winnipesaukee this morning, no ice on the lake, so that's a good sign. It's not quite cold enough to start forming ice yet. And up there at Wildcat, the leaves they are changing, or they have changed. Quite a few of them up there, as you can see, but not our tree in front. We're hanging out to see what that tree in front does. So temperatures, as I said, Ospey at 30, Conway at 33, Jackson nestled up there at 38, and Mount Washington at 28. So really not much of a difference on top of the rock pile as opposed to us down here. So what's going to go on is that high pressure is going to build over the region Sunday, providing fair skies and a stiff northwesterly flow that will keep temperatures close to seasonal averages despite the expected sunshine. Over tonight, the high continues to build, continuing fair weather skies and diminished winds, and this will once again lead to patchy dense fog, areas of frost, and freezing temperatures across most of the state tomorrow morning. So Monday, winds will bottom out as the high starts to crest overhead. So then we'll have some fair weather for the next few days after that. So not looking too bad today. Areas of frost with patchy dense fog this morning. Mostly sunny. Highs around 65 degrees with light and variable winds. Tonight dropping down to the chilly 35. Mostly clear. Chance of frost in sheltered locations after midnight. And then tomorrow again, the areas of fog with chance of frost in sheltered locations in the morning. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures a little bit warmer in the upper 60s with light and variable winds. Tomorrow's Woodsman's Day at the Freiburg Fair, so that's good temperatures for the Woodsman's Day. Then on Tuesday, pretty close to the same thing, just a few degrees different. Patchy fog in the morning, mostly sunny skies there on Tuesday. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, they are chilly. They're going to be in the clear under mostly sunny skies. Wind chills 5 to 15 above, rising to 20 to 30 above. Temperatures around 40 degrees. Winds coming out of the west, shifting northwest, 35 to 50. Gusts up to 60. So a breezy day, breezy morning up there on the summit of Mount Washington. But a spectacular morning. Look at these photos right here. Clear skies and just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Look at that. You can see 4 miles and miles. Look at that one. We should keep that as our background picture there. That one. Put that behind my head. Very cool.
What a contrast here. Just yesterday, Rob.
Yes?
This one was a wonderfully frost-covered scene. It was winter, and here we are with the sun out again, and it's all melted off.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't see that one.
That time of year where every day something new and different.
Every day. I love this time of year when you get the frost on the ground and then there's a tree or something like that. And so the sun melts all the frost everywhere but except for the outline of the tree because of the shadow or a lamppost or a very slow dog, for example. So that's always a lot of fun on these mornings. So we're going to have a lot of fun this morning, so stick around. Be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
Get outdoors this fall. Join an Appalachian Mountain Club adventure in the White Mountains. Autumn programs run the gamut from hut-to-hut hikes, women's outdoor weekends, and hike and spa packages. Lodging and meals included. Everybody is welcome, from beginner to advanced levels. Stay overnight at AMC Joe Dodge Lodge in Pinkham Notch or AMC Highland Center Lodge in Crawford Notch and get gear demos for free, including backpacks, boots, outerwear, and more. Visit outdoors.org today or call AMC Reservations at 603-466-2727.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Welcome to the Hartman Model Railroad and Toy Museum, an amazing world of miniature landscapes constructed over 5 years, featuring 11 train layouts and 15,000 items spread over 5,000 square feet. Give the button one press and send the trains on their way through detailed replicas of places nearby and far away. Stroll through the history of collectible toys, including planes, boats, automobiles, and other model exhibits. The museum is great for all ages. It's an inexpensive break from outdoor activities and a wonderful option on bad weather days. In the spring, summer, and fall seasons, you can even ride the outdoor train. It's 1 mile long, free with the purchase of a souvenir. The Hartman Railroad is also home to New England's largest hobby shop. You'll find trains, cars, planes, rockets, puzzles, and more, plus everything you need to put them together. The shop was the proud recipient of the Markland Dealer of the Year Award for 2005. Go to HartmanRR.com for a list of layout, classes, and special events.
Looking for a good restaurant? Want to know what events or sales are happening this week? Check out our website, whitemountains.tv. It's the best guide to the White Mountains, now with live streaming video.
Welcome back here on this beautiful Sunday morning here on Outside TV. And we're going to have some fun. And we're going to do that by telling you the event. So you can plan some fun too. Well, you know, a lot of people are talking about it, Hans. It is the 167th Fryeburg Fair. It starts today and it runs for 8 days. And it's considered to be one of the best agricultural fairs in the United States. The Fryeburg Fair offers non-stop livestock, agriculture, and farming exhibitions with over 3,000 head of cattle, horses, sheep, goats, hogs, poultry, rabbits, oxen, and more. And this year marks the Fryeburg Fair's 50th anniversary of Woodsman's Field Day on Monday, October 2nd. Woodsman's Field Day is the largest spectator Woodsman event in North America. And also night shows begin at 8 p.m. on the grandstand each night. And the annual fireworks show is on Friday night at 9 p.m. right after the night show. Go to thefryburgfair.com for the full schedule. And speaking of the schedule, look at this. This is the full schedule. Starting at 8 a.m., there's a church service at the Hayseed Theater. The Dairy Goat Show starts at 8 a.m., 4-H Riding Horse Show at 9, Fireman's Muster at 9, Sheepdog Trials at 9. At 10 shows is the Poultry Show, the Catholic Mass at 10:30. 11 a.m. we've got a flower show and fleece and fiber show. 11:30 a.m. it's the Society Pig Scramble, and you must reside in the towns of our society. Ages 8 to 10. Entries close at 10:30, and that's going to be in the pulling ring. And don't forget a wreath baking demo at 12, horse pulling at 12:30. Another flower show at 1, and also a parent-child baking contest at 1. And don't forget the Dairy Goat Show will continue at 1. And at 3 p.m. a whole bunch of things happen, including the ox pulling, the 2,500-pound distance, flower show, wreath making demo, out to lunch contest. I don't know what that is, but I think I could enter that because I'm out to lunch half the time. Tractor pull at 4, flower show at 5, and then more horse pulling, the 20-foot elimination at 7 p.m. Always lots of things. Go to whitemountains.tv to find out about that, or you can go to thefryburgfair.com for the full schedule. And King Pine CX Cyclocross event is today. It's tailored to be a fun event for both beginner and advanced cyclocross bike riders. The King Pine CX will be family friendly and offer great spectator viewing, food, drink, scenic fall foliage, and fun for all. The King Pine CX is scheduled to be an all-day event beginning with a series of races that will start at 9 a.m. with a cyclocross for the men's and women's categories, followed by a 5K, a duathlon, a costume ride, a mountain bike, and a kids race. The event is being held in partnership with the Deer Farm CX. And there they are, the Pumpkin People. They are returning now in its 33rd year. The Return of the Pumpkin People is a self-guided tour of more than 80, did I say that? 80 different locations hosting Pumpkin People displays throughout October. You could look at one a day and you wouldn't get through them all. Look for creatively themed and designed Pumpkin People doing all kinds of things from flying across yards to deep sea diving. Then vote for your favorite. More than 12 stores at Settlers Green will participate with Pumpkin People displays. Also, maps and People Choice Award ballots will be available from the Jackson Chamber of Commerce and participating businesses located throughout the Conway and Jackson area of New Hampshire. So it's always fun to see what the people are doing. I also like kind of seeing them as they're being built. I think that's kind of a fun thing. You see the progression. Hey, if you want to find out more information on any of these events that you saw in this report, or to submit your own event, visit our website, whitemountains.tv. Get info on restaurants, things to do, even stream this show live. And it's all on the website, whitemountains.tv. All righty, so, boy, lots of stuff to be able to do. What a perfect day to start the Fryeburg Fair and also the cyclocross. These are both, you always hope for perfect day. You know what else was a perfect day, Hans?
Yes.
Yesterday was the North Conway Public Library's Bike for Books.
Oh, yes.
Started off a little chilly, but it was a beautiful day for all the riders going out and having a great time. Andrea and the whole crew from the North Conway Public Library did a great job just kind of welcoming everybody, and people were going out. The course was fabulous, so kudos to the North Conway Public Library.
That library is wonderful. So you rode in it, yes?
I was a spectator, basically. I was a spectator. I was there, I was there kind of, promoting my business is what I was doing there, Hans. So me and the Recyclemobile were there. We were hanging out. But it was fun because I actually had to ride it down and pick up the van. So I did get some riding in because I had to do that.
Well,
but anyway.
Anything and everything in it that promotes the library is all good.
Oh, absolutely.
Even the spectators.
Oh, yeah, and it was fun. It was, it was really neat just to be a person who could kind of hang out and chat with everybody and find out about, what trails they went on. And there's a bunch of them. Boy, there's so many trails.
Was your son Beckett there? Where is he? He's behind you.
He's hanging out behind me now.
He'll come out.
Yeah, we'll see him. We'll see him. You know when we're going to see him? We're going to see him when we have to give away the prizes for Watch a Win, and I think we've got a Watch a Win preview now, Hans.
Okay, yep, here we go.
So let's do that. I've got a gift certificate to Margarita Grill, $25 gift card to Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire. And so that's going to be the first prize, and we're going to preview the question, though, so don't call, but I'll give you a chance to think about it. Aspen, Breckenridge, and Steamboat Springs, Colorado, were born in support of what industry? Skiing, ranching, mining, or logging? Aspen, Breckenridge, and Steamboat Springs were born in support of what industry? Skiing, ranching, mining, or logging? Think about that, and we'll give you a chance to win that in a few minutes here on White Mountains Today.
People tend to want to see Christmas the way they remember it when they were young. Our stores bring people joy. This is the magic of the Christmas Loft, a shopping tradition for over 30 years in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Step through our doors and be greeted by enchanted characters. Then stroll through the wondrous Christmas village and experience Christmas past in the Mount Washington Valley. The magic leads you into room after room of beautifully decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, and gifts. New England's largest selection of ornaments, over 10,000, with something for every taste, hobby, and pet, plus New Hampshire ornaments and personalization. Popular collectibles including Department 56 houses, snow babies, Jim Shore, Buyer's Choice carolers, nutcrackers, and many more. There's even a spooky Halloween room. Experience the magic of Christmas year-round at the Christmas Loft in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
White Mountains Today is brought to you in part by the Christmas Loft. The Christmas Loft, dreaming of a White Mountain Christmas.
Where's he go?
Make Cranmore Fitness your escape. Group fitness classes offer fun and variety with spinning, yoga, TRX, new Les Mills body pump, and more. Use personal training for a fast track to your fitness goals, or work out on your own in the Valley's largest weight and cardio facility. With indoor tennis courts, tennis is in season year-round no matter what the weather. Finding time is made easier with Kids Corner Playroom, an online membership, day passes, and class reservations. This is about you. Plan your escape at cranmorefitness.com. Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Black Cap Grill is known for its casual elegance and highly original entrees and specials made from New England's freshest and healthiest locally sourced ingredients. Build your own burger or come in for a nightcap at their contemporary bar, located in North Conway's Settlers Crossing.
Cafe Noche is a little piece of Mexico in the Mount Washington Valley. They serve healthy meals that everyone will like in a comfortable setting at a price everyone can handle. Get simplicity, freshness, and flavor at Cafe Noche in Conway Village.
The Darby Field Inn in Albany invites you to savor delicious food in their romantic Mountain View dining room or in cozy Littlefields Tavern. The menu features seasonal entrees prepared from local ingredients whenever possible, including herbs and vegetables from their own garden.
Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving up great Italian food and pizza for almost 3 decades. Joseph's is famous for homemade sauces from family recipes, plus original meatball and lasagna recipes, pizza, other Italian favorites, and fantastic home-baked bread. Located in Glen.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. Let's take a look around, look at what the temperatures are. They're climbing. They're climbing pretty quick here because it is the sun is coming out and warming up, getting rid of that frost that's on the ground this morning. So we're going to take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. So down on Lake Winnipesaukee this morning, looks to be a great day down there. 41 degrees right now, but that's going up, you know, practically 10 degrees since the show began. So definitely warming up down there on Lake Winnipesaukee. And moving up to North Conway Village this morning, 33 degrees. It's still kind of chilly, which is kind of funny, a little pocket here of chilliness. Everything else kind of around the center of Conway and North Conway is warmer. So moving on up to Wildcat Mountain, they are at 32 degrees in Pinkham Notch this morning. What do we got next there? Bretton Woods at 37 degrees, so a surprisingly warm moment up there compared to everybody else up there at Bretton Woods. And up on the summit of Mount Washington, they're at 30 degrees this morning, so they're also warm this morning. So there you go. So we took a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And taking a look at what our forecast is, our weather forecast for the area. Areas of frost with patchy dense fog this morning. Could still be some fog out there, so be aware of that. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-60s. And dropping down tonight, dropping off 30 degrees down to the mid-30s. Mostly clear, chance of frost in sheltered locations after midnight. I wouldn't be surprised about that. And then on Monday, another beautiful day. Areas of fog, chance of frost, sheltered locations in the morning. Mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid-60s. And then on Tuesday, ditto. Can I just say that, Hans? Ditto. For Tuesday. Ditto. Alrighty. Let's take a look at some events and start planning. Get your calendar, use your phone app, whatever it might be, so you can put all these things on your calendar, because there are plenty of things to have and to see and to do. And coming up next weekend, it's the King Pine Brouhaha. King Pine Brouhaha. And the King Pine Brouhaha Festival is a celebration of craft beer and seasonal brews from double the number of brewers from last year, including Moat Mountain, Tuckerman Brewing Company, Great North Ale Works, Smutty Nose, Switchback, Woodstock Inn Brewery, Samuel Adams, Narragansett, the Traveler Beer Company, Angry Orchard, and Woodchuck Cider. Enjoy available food, great live music featuring the Lifters, and fun for the whole family. Admission is free to the Brouhaha. And another way you can enjoy the brew is at the 20th Annual Attitash Oktoberfest, Columbus Day weekend, October 8th and 9th. So you can go to King Pine on Saturday and then the Oktoberfest on Sunday and Monday. There you go. This two-a-day event will feature traditional Bavarian music from the world-renowned King Ludwig's Band, authentic German fare, as well as a beer garden featuring 19 different local and regional breweries serving a host of seasonal beers and ciders. Oktoberfest, a family tradition at Attitash, features a wide variety of activities for kids and adults. Within the festival grounds, children will have their own Kinderplatz tent, complete with arts and crafts, face painting, and other mini games organized by the Mount Washington Valley Children's Museum. Outside, youngsters will also find a giant inflatable obstacle course to play in. So, I don't know, Hans, I was in Germany this summer, and I went to some beer gardens and enjoyed some beverages and some food, some bratwurst and knockwurst and other wursts.
I have not been to Germany.
It was fun. You would, it's kind of in your heritage.
Oh, yes.
It is your heritage.
It's disappointing. But someday.
Someday, absolutely.
Yep. And we have some nighttime entertainment.
All right, and that includes open mic with Ryan at the Red Parka tomorrow night, and McGrath's Tavern has the Slunk Sessions on Thursday. I just want to go just Slunk Sessions. I like that name. So is that then Friday, Dan Stevens will be at the Shovel Handle Pub. Shark Martin will be at the Red Parka, and Shark Martin will be back at the Parka on Saturday, and Al Schaffner will be at the Shovel Handle Pub on Saturday also. Alrighty, so those are some events for you. Coming up on the program, we got some stuff coming up, don't we, Hans? We got Paula Graham is going to be coming by, and she's going to be entertaining us. She's just entertaining. Plus, we've got the Watch and Win, which we'll do after the Observatory Report, all coming up in a few minutes here on White Mountains Today.
The White Mountains and Woodstock Brewery.
The rugged mountains of Franconia Notch, the flowing waters of the Pemigewasset, and a frosty pig's ear brown.
Views and air crisp and clear, a refreshing red rack.
Long days, good times, and summer brew. These are great tastes from a special place, made by Woodstock Brewery, just outside Lincoln, New Hampshire in North Woodstock. Brewed on site from the freshest ingredients, and voted the best brewery in New England.
Sample,
tour,
eat,
dance,
celebrate,
stay.
Keep the special place with you.
Bagging 4,000 footers. Bagging 4,000 footers.
Woodstock Inn beer is on store shelves from New Hampshire to Rhode Island.
Visit WoodstockInnNH.com to see where. If your local store doesn't carry it, tell them you want it.
Something wrong with your car? Don't worry. Help is right around the corner at Midas Tire and Auto Service in North Conway. It's a name you know and people you can trust. Locally owned by Ron and Kelly Monroe, North Conway Midas will take care of your brakes, tires, exhaust, oil changes, and all your auto repair needs. They have over 40 years of experience and work with you to get you the repairs you need at a price you can afford.
The Monroes? Yeah. They're probably the best people in the valley to come to for service.
North Conway Midas, located across the street from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Heading to the high country? When White Mountains Today returns, we talk to the weather experts at the Mount Washington Observatory about what the summits have in store. Keep it here on White Mountains TV.
The Lobster Trap is a seafood lover's paradise. Enjoy all your favorites, fresh from the coast of Maine. Lobster, steamers, oysters, homemade clam chowder, lobster rolls with fresh lobster meat stuffed into fresh baked rolls, and full seafood platters, broiled, fried golden brown, or served Italian style. Plenty for the land lovers too, including Italian, steaks, burgers, and pizza. There are 2 comfortable dining rooms and a full bar featuring blueberry-infused vodka drinks. Early bird specials daily. The Lobster Trap, West Side Road, North Conway.
This morning on White Mountains Today, we're playing Watch and Win, the interactive trivia game you play with your phone to win awesome prizes. When you see the Watch and Win question appear on your screen, be the first caller to get through with the correct answer to win. The number to call is 603-356-6619. It's live, local, and fun, but there are some rules. 1 win per household per 30 days. You may not win more than 1 prize from the same business in a calendar year. You must pick up your prize at the White Mountains TV office within 30 days of winning, unless arranged otherwise. And finally, the goal of the game is to match our answer, not necessarily the correct one. The host decisions are final. Now, some tips. When you call, make sure your TV volume is low and listen to your phone, not your TV. If you get a busy signal or voicemail, the lines are full. Hang up and dial again. That's it. Have fun and good luck. Your next chance to win is just around the corner.
There's an 8-mile stretch of New Hampshire roadway that offers a point of view above all others, the Mount Washington Auto Road. Drive your own car or take a 2-hour guided tour to the top of the Northeast's highest peak and experience the remarkable world above treeline. Explore the historic summit and create happy family memories that will last a lifetime. Call 603-466-3988 or go online to mountwashingtonautoroad.com. See it to believe it. Paddle your way into an extraordinary world where a gently flowing river reveals one pristine scene after another, and the smile never comes off your face. Whether it's a relaxing paddle or a whitewater thrill you're seeking, nobody knows these waterways better than the guides at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. We also offer bike rentals for the whole family on our magnificent trail system. For more information, call Great Glen Trails at 603-466-2333 or online at greatglentrails.com.
The emergency department at Memorial is here for the community 24 hours a day, but there's more to it than that.
We have physicians who are board certified in emergency medicine, and we're focused on being patient-centered.
It's about the patient and the family.
We're supported by all the services of Memorial Hospital and backed by the resources of Maine Health.
When you need emergency care, and every moment counts.
Memorial Hospital, the heart of a healthier community.
Explore your style. Explore your options. Explore your appetite. Holiday shopping kicks off with Bring a Friend Shopping Weekend, November 9th through the 12th. Be there for the biggest sales of the year, giveaways, and more. Explore Settlers Crossing, 1500 White Mountain Highway in North Conway. Get more event details, see participating stores and store hours at settlersgreen.com.
Good morning. Welcome back to White Mountains Today. And I have gotten on the phone Tom Padham from the Mount Washington Observatory, and he is just standing there staring, I won't say blankly, he's just staring out to the horizon because he can see as far as the eye can see, just about, up there. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Rob.
And looks spectacular.
Yes, definitely. Mostly sunny right now and perfect visibility. 130 miles is the highest that we can report. Technically, we can see 131 miles, which is all the way out to Mount Marcy in the Adirondacks of New York.
Yeah, unbelievable. So, when this is a shift from yesterday, obviously, where there was snow and rime ice and frost yesterday.
Yeah, we actually saw our first recordable, really, snowfall. So 0.3 inches of snow we officially got yesterday. There's still a couple of patches of that snow and ice up here, so if you make it up quick, you'll be able to see some snow.
Well, that's very cool. What's the forecast for today going to be up there?
So for today, we'll be in the clear under mostly sunny skies. It's a chilly start to the day up here with the temperature of only 30 degrees. We'll be climbing up to around 40, and winds will be pretty brisk from the northwest at 25 to 40 miles an hour, increasing to 35 to 50. So definitely bring a jacket. Wind chills will be 20 to 30 degrees through the day.
Yeah, but you know the view. You'll be warmed by the view.
Yes,
if you can do that. But
so as nice as the fall day can get up here.
Absolutely. And what about us down here in the valley? It looks pretty nice down here too.
For the valley, pretty nice. It was a chilly start down there too. Areas of frost this morning that'll be melting off pretty quickly. We'll be climbing up to the mid-60s, and winds will be from the northwest around 10 miles an hour. And it'll be mostly sunny through the day, so really a picture-perfect fall day.
Absolutely. Well, we've got photos that we've been showing, and it is just beautiful out there. Waking up this morning, and there was a good amount of frost on the ground this morning. I was kind of surprised how much.
Yeah, it's definitely that time of the season, so I'm personally looking forward to it, and maybe a little bit more winter weather up here. Hopefully, maybe my next shift or so.
Well, that sounds good. Hey, I didn't get a chance. Did you break some records last weekend?
Yes, we broke 4 daily record highs in a row, so that's why this was definitely a nice change of pace. We got up to 67 degrees on Tuesday, which was actually our warmest day of the summer, although it wasn't really summertime anymore.
Wow, and of course the high temperature is 72, so you're only 5 degrees away from the highest temperature ever. That's pretty warm.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty incredible to see temperatures that warm. 68 is the warmest I've seen in 5 years, and that was back in early August, so to see that in late September is really, really unique.
Is amazing. Well, that's the beauty of Mount Washington. So, Tom, thanks so much. Good chatting with you.
All right, thanks, Rob.
We'll talk to you soon. Tom Padham up on the summit of Mount Washington, and he's been up there for a whole bunch of years, so he's had a chance to see the highs and the lows and the colds and the warms and everything else up on the summit. So you can always go to mountwashington.org and follow all the information that they have there. Just kind of go on there. I keep that so I can check it. I like checking out the wind speeds and seeing what it's like. And you drive down the road and you see Mount Washington, you're like, oh. And I bet today, I didn't get a chance to see it this morning, but today is probably one of those days where it looks 4 times taller than it really is. What a spectacular view up there from Mount Washington. So definitely check that out. You know, the thing is, if you are out and about today, why not take a photo of Mount Washington or any of the things you do, whether you go to the Freiburg Fair, going to see the pumpkin people, going to see the cyclocross, you know, hanging out with friends, whatever you do, but take a picture, and why not tag us, because you can share your fun with us. And if you post a photo, take it in the White Mountains to our Facebook page, or simply tag White Mountains TV when you post a photo to Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We'll put the photo on TV, plus we'll enter you into this month's prize drawing, which is a $25 gift certificate to Margarita Grill. Do we have any photos today, Hans? No photos. You got to get those photos in there. Can't just be, you know, Hans, Chris, and I posting photos all the time. And we're going to get Paula Graham in here. We're going to have her post some photos later on about what to do in the way. You know, going, excuse me, going and hanging out at Zeb's would be a postable photo. You know, the candy counter, checking out the candy counter, you know, and a photo of you eating a gummy bear and a photo of you getting some Pez. Pez, one of my favorite candies, Pez. So, all righty. Watch and win. Yes. Watch and win. So I have a gift certificate to Margarita Grill for $25. And all you have to do is answer this very simple watch and win question. So give us a call right now, 356-6619. And remember, 1 winner per household, please. And if you won anything in the last 30 days, give somebody else a chance to win. And remember, your answer must match our answer, not necessarily the correct answer. And I have my associate with me today who is going to verify the answer. Here, there he is, down there. So he is going to verify the correct answer. And so you're going to have to get the answer by him. So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Aspen, Breckenridge, and Steamboat Springs were born in support of what industry?
Skiing.
Skiing? No. Is it skiing? No, it's not. It's not skiing. Sorry, Beckett. I stole your glory there of that. So skiing, ranching, mining, or logging. We know it's not skiing. Good morning, White Mountains Today.
Hi, I think it's mining.
Mining. Is it mining, Beckett?
Yes.
It is mining. Absolutely. Half of Colorado, of course, was built around mining. So congratulations. Who's on the phone? Well, good morning. Where are you calling from this morning?
From Bartlett.
Calling from Bartlett. Well, we've got for you a gift certificate for $25 to Margarita Grill, which is not far from Bartlett.
All right, thank you.
All right, hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So mining was the correct answer. Thank you, Beckett. We'll, of course, be using Beckett again because we got a couple more prizes to give away in just a minute. And Paula Graham is here. We're going to chat with her. So back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.
The biggest and best adventure is at Attitash. The Attitash Zip Tour features the longest zip line in New Hampshire. You'll fly just over 1 mile from Bear Peak to the Attitash Base area on 2 zips soaring as high as 300 feet above the ground. Get an all-day general admission pass and enjoy unlimited rides on New Hampshire's longest mountain coaster, New Hampshire's longest alpine slides, aquaboggan and Sidewinder water slides, the high adrenaline airbag jump, Euro bungee trampoline, slack lines, the downhill mountain bike park, and breathtaking scenic chairlift. New for this year, your Attitash General Admission Pass is also good for admission on the Wildcat Scenic Gondola. Just 20 minutes from Attitash and home to an amazing view of Mount Washington and its famous ravines. Stay and play lodging packages are available on site at the Attitash Grand Summit Hotel. Pick your adventure or try them all at Attitash.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterday's is all about. Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village.
Play your next round of golf at Province Lake Golf and discover why golfers from around New England are calling it a hidden gem and their new favorite course. Featuring 18 holes along the Maine-New Hampshire border, Province Lake Golf features a historic front nine along the shores of beautiful Province Lake. Listen for bald eagles on hole 6 as you attempt to drive your ball from New Hampshire into Maine. The back nine is a modern Brian Silva design. Forests, lakes, varied terrain, and a thoughtful layout with impeccable groundskeeping make for a fun and challenging round. However, Province Lake is a course for everyone. With 6 sets of tees, the course plays as long as 6,300 yards or as short as 2,000. This is one of the reasons Province Lake has been annually named the #1 course for women in New England by Golf Digest. Short tee options make Province Lake great for kids. They have a full range of services for junior golfers and even on-site childcare available with 24 hours notice. Enjoy special family rates every Wednesday and Saturday afternoon in the summer. The brand new restaurant at Province Lake is open daily for lunch and dinner throughout the summer. Hang at the bar after a round or just come for the food. Steaks, seafood, sandwiches, and more. For tea times, call 207-793-4040 or visit provincelakegolf.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads. And Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas, some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of attractions. And if you're just too tired, Joseph's has exactly what you need pre-made for takeout. Just heat it up in your home or condo. It's easy and delicious. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Get ready for insider information from a local expert when White Mountains Today returns. We're in the interview studio, so stay tuned.
White Birch Books, your small town bookstore with a big town selection, carries bestsellers, local lore and guides, bargains, and books for all ages. Greeting cards? We're biased, but ours are the best. We make it easy to shop with personal recommendations and handle special orders with fast in-store delivery. Everyone is invited to relax, explore, and find that perfect book, gift, or card. White Birch Books in the village of North Conway or online at whitebirchbooks.com.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Delaney's Hole in the Wall in North Conway is home to quick-witted, heavy-handed, and hard-working bartenders and a creative kitchen staff committed to providing the tastiest food in the valley. Family dining, legendary sports bar, and sushi every day are at Delaney's.
Enjoy casual dining, real food, great taste, and exceptional value at the restaurant and pub at Christmas Farm Inn and Spa in Jackson. See their daily specials and enjoy the taste of real food made fresh. Also try their specialty cocktails, wines, whiskeys, and local brews. Reservations are recommended. Walk-ins are welcome.
Meet and eat at the J-Town Deli and Country Store in Jackson Village. It's full of bakery breads, sweets and treats, salads, hearty sandwiches, wraps, specialty foods, an extensive wine and beer selection, and homemade sausage and dinners to go made from fresh local products.
Priscilla's in North Conway Village has a breakfast and lunch menu steeped in family tradition with generations-old recipes. Whether you're a local or visitor discovering everything the Valley has to offer, come in and enjoy a great meal at a great value.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us right here is Paula Graham from Zeb's Country Store, General Store. Well, it's kind of a country store too, so but it is Zeb's General Store. I like that photo you just had, Hans. It makes it look like you can only shop at Zeb's if you have a white SUV. Yep. So
probably a silver one.
Could be a silver.
Silver. I just bought one.
Did you?
And the guy said, "You need the silver." I said, "Why?" "Oh, it's the NTSB. It's the safest color." And I went, "Okay." And he said, and then I said, "And there's 4 on the lot, and it's May 28th, and you need to move them, don't you?"
Well, that too. That definitely has that. But anyway, we digress. How are you, Paula?
I'm good. I'm ready for pumpkin season.
Obviously.
It's October 1st.
And how's Zeb's?
Busy, busy, busy. We're most of us behind that candy counter are busier than a one-arm paper hanger. People go, "What's a paper hanger?" Remember when there was wallpaper?
There was wallpaper. So, you know the beauty though, like when you say the people behind the counter, there are always so many people at Zeb's to help you, which is nice. It's not one of those things you go in there going, "I don't see anybody to help me." There's, I mean, how many people you must put like a boatload behind the counter.
When the midday shift, when we're a morning shift, an evening shift, second shift, we're all together. There could be 30 people for a few hours.
But you're all busy.
We're all busy.
Because you're all
blessed.
helping
busy.
customers. So,
yeah.
And stocking shelves. Well, you brought a few things this morning, a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to try to show it as best we can here on. So let's start on this end.
This end.
This end. So we're going to start with the pumpkin crisp mix, and Hans is going to try to get this stuff on camera for us, and. So tell us about the pumpkin crisp mix.
It's just like apple crisp mix.
But with pumpkins.
With pumpkin. You use canned pumpkin, and it's like we have apple crisp, blueberry crisp, but this is a pumpkin crisp mix.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. So if you enjoy the taste of pumpkins and you enjoy the taste of crisp, which, so the two would go very well together. So you have your pumpkin crisp mix right here. That's available at Zeb's. Now, what is this? Can you put this on top of it? The
maple pumpkin butter. It might be a little rich on top of it. That's great on toast. You can put pumpkin butter on veggies. Make the kids eat their veggies,
I've never had pumpkin butter.
Maple pumpkin butter. This one is a maple pumpkin. I didn't have any plain pumpkin butter. I
But
had two brands of maple.
2 brands of maple pumpkin butter. So you have your choices.
Fox Meadow Farm and Stonewall Kitchen.
Both fabulous names, and fabulous organizations. And outrageous pumpkin dessert dip.
Yeah, well, yes, it's delicious. It is so easy. The directions are on it, and it's really inexpensive to make. Let me see what you need. Powdered sugar, which you all have in the house anyway. Whipped cream cheese, and a can of pumpkin puree, and a teaspoon of the little spice packet that's in there, teaspoon and a half. And it's refrigerate. It's just great.
And if you want, it can also make a nice Christmas ornament.
Yes, it could.
You can hang it on the tree, And, you know, do you have a bunch of different spices like this?
Yes.
So wouldn't that be a nice Christmas tree thing? And then it's
Would
like, hey, it's December 24th. What should we have? And you go to the tree and you kind of pull one off. Look at this idea we have now.
I know.
Oh.
Or if you're having people into the house during the holidays, have them on a little tree on the way out, and say, pick your pick of an ornament. That's
an awesome idea. There we
Yes.
go. All right, and we can also drink it out of our
pumpkin-colored Zeb's mug. Aren't they beautiful?
That's awesome.
That is a beautiful color. And that's the one that sells the most. Has been since we brought them in a couple of months ago. And of course, they're made by Glass Graphics.
Yeah, awesome. So made right here in town.
Right here in town.
Right here in town. So
Conway.
that's a nice little bonus there.
Then the pumpkin.
Pumpkin cheesecake. That would probably be pretty yummy.
Yeah, we have two for Harvest Times and Halliday Farms, and it's the Cool Whip or whipped cream. I use whipped cream, cream cheese, and the seasonings in there. And I warm up the cream cheese in the microwave to soften it, whip in the sugar thing to melt it, and then you fold in the whipped cream. And for sampling purposes, if people go, this is a cheesecake, well, for sampling purposes in the store, I add more whipped cream so they can do it like a dip with a graham cracker. But you can absolutely make them a no-bake cheesecake, just refrigerate it.
But that would be kind of, you know, making it as a dip is a great
Right,
idea
it
too.
is a dip,
So,
yeah.
so why not do that? And then you can do it as you drink your cider.
Mulled cider. Or for desserts, you also have pumpkin and spice coffee. That's the half-pound bag, and we do grind the beans for you. And then we have the little individual bags. That does one pot, and we even have it in decaf.
And this is New Hampshire White Mountain Gourmet Coffee made in Epsom, New Hampshire.
Right.
So not too far away. So, well, that's one of the things about Zeb's. It's New England.
Yeah.
It's all
yeah,
about
it
New
is.
England at Zeb's Country Store, which is why do I keep saying that? General store.
I don't know.
Well, you know, I'm just stuck in the country here because it's, you know, it's a beautiful day. It's kind of like a country day.
It is.
Outside there today.
Chilly in the morning, comfortable in the afternoon, chilly in the evening, and hopefully the foliage will start popping.
Oh, yeah.
We only got more rain.
And we have
Pumpkin chowder.
Pumpkin chowder. What is
Sampled
pumpkin
it yesterday. Those are dry mixes, and there's no salt or MSG in our mixes. And you just boil it in broth or water. I use vegetable broth. You bring it to a boil, put the seasoning and the dry mix in, and simmer it for 35 minutes. And then the difference between chowder and regular soup is the dairy.
Yeah.
And this says here, use cream or almond milk or soy milk. Almond might be a little bit sweet with this because it's got all the winter spices in it.
Yeah.
And pumpkin is sweet. So I use fat-free evaporated milk, and people thought yesterday I had been serving them something with cream in it, and I said, no, fat-free evaporated milk.
Huh.
And we have a lot of soups like that, these dry mixes. And you know, if you have evaporated milk in the house, and you lose your power, and you have a wood stove or even a fireplace, you can make soup. It's New Hampshire.
I never thought about that. I can also make pumpkin muffins with the very cool, look at this, pumpkin bag.
Isn't that cute?
And then there's pumpkin muffin mix inside the bag.
Right.
So we can do that.
And pumpkin pancakes.
Pumpkin pancakes.
You could put the maple butter on them with a light maple syrup.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Who needs IHOP?
There you go.
We've got Deb's.
Everybody there's going, IHOP? Well, some people would know IHOP. So.
And then we have 2 for 6 different tastes of pumpkin seeds. Sea salt, maple sugar and sea salt, cinnamon and sugar, somewhat spicy, super spicy, and I forget what the first one was. However,
Now every year when we carve the pumpkins, we take out the seeds and we re-roast them, and of course usually we burn them and everything else. So it would be a lot easier just going to Zeb's and buying buying a bag of it than attempting to roast it. So,
but you could also dry your seeds and plant them the next year.
Well, you could do that too. But look at that. I mean, I like the packaging of these.
Packaging is great. You know, in the beginning they didn't sell that well, and they tasted great. And we suggested to the girl, try a different packaging. She sent a sample, and we loved it. And she can't,
That's awesome.
She's from Connecticut, young woman in Connecticut, and she's got orders for them. She's got them in retail stores over all the East Coast.
That's awesome.
It's great to hear.
Now you also brought some kettle corn this morning.
Well, it's not kettle corn.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's popcorn.
It's popcorn, flavored popcorn.
Yeah. So this is candy corn.
Because it's Halloween week month.
So this is candy corn
Tastes like
flavored popcorn.
Right.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that one. That sounds interesting. And I like the packaging too, because if you look, you can see it that that each individual kernel is a different color.
Right.
So it gives it that candy corn look here. So look at that. Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
That sounds interesting. You also have
Now
some
here's
other
the
flavors.
orange cranberry. I just thought I should bring it.
Orange cranberry, again, very colorful. You know, this would be good like on a, you know, if you want to display in a bowl or something like that.
And see how long it lasts.
That's right.
And there's glazed pumpkin donut
Glazed pumpkin donut.
flavor.
Interesting.
It is. It's got a lot of different flavors.
Well,
It comes from Coastal Popcorn over in Booth Bay.
So not too far away,
No.
but right
No.
here in New England. And then you got a few other things here. I'll show this first just because it's kind of buried now.
Oh, that's
And I
right.
know Hans has got the camera right there. So Gummy Stacker Fruit Punch Lollipop.
Isn't that cute?
Isn't that great? Great Halloween thing there.
Pumpkin-
all right, so let's
pumpkin
talk
pie
about
soda.
Pumpkin pie soda.
We sell a ton of it.
Everything is pumpkin these days.
Well, it's October.
I know. But 20 years ago, everything wasn't pumpkin.
Well, I know. Well, they didn't think like we do.
That's right. So pumpkin pie soda, so that sounds interesting. And then the only thing besides the mug that you can't drink or eat, and tell us about these.
These are lamps. You'll see the comes out in the back, not up over the side. These are made by Kelly Rogers, who used to be own the Luna Gallery, and now she's with us. And they plug in. We have a whole display of baby ones, fantasy ones, the Halloween ones. They're great, and they've got LED lights, and they just keep flying out.
So if they're LED, they don't get hot.
Right.
Which is a nice little bonus
Yeah.
there. And what a neat thing. And also the great thing about LED lights is that they last for
Right. And
practically,
these are all recycled wine bottles. All recycled. No new wine.
From Paula's kitchen. No.
Well, Paula, the neighbors,
But
the clubhouse.
what a great thing, a great way to recycle.
Right.
And a great way to decorate the home.
Right, and we have the baby bottles. Are usually they're clear, and they're frosted with white and the pink. I mean, we sell at least one a day.
Does she frost these bottles?
Yeah, she does frost them herself. It's a very
How do you frost a bottle?
I don't know. That's why she does it and I don't.
Wow.
She's very creative. I mean, this is all freehand, and she'll do a custom order.
Very cool. Oh, a custom order. That would be
Yeah.
neat. You know, be a nice wedding gift or something.
Yeah, I did.
for
I
sure.
got the big wine bottle. I had to get a clear wine bottle, so that was tough.
Yeah.
A lot of Sauvignon Blanc in the house that weekend, and she washed it out. She treated it. She glazed it, and she made a beautiful teddy bear in a pink sweater with little pink flowers for my granddaughter's nursery.
Well, that's great.
Nice nightlight.
Terrific. So all of this, of course, is available at Zeb's.
That's right.
Located in the heart of North Conway Village. So what are the hours this week?
This week we're open until 8 o'clock every night because it's Fair Week.
It is. It is. And then
Yeah.
what about next weekend being Columbus Day weekend?
10 o'clock, I believe.
10
Yeah,
o'clock,
10 o'clock
so-
on Saturday.
So
and
really no
Sunday.
excuse not to go to Zeb's.
Right.
Is kind of the thing.
Yeah.
What time do you open this morning?
9.
So you got to get back.
Oh, they're there, but I mean, I've been in since 6:30,
Okay.
and we set up, and we're ready for the day.
And you had permission to leave.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have to do the TV spot, and I apologize. I forgot last month. I called Deb and said, "I don't believe this. I forgot." And she said, "Well, at least you called to apologize."
That's right. Well, we're glad you're here today, Paula. And as always, showing us all the great things there. So Zeb's General Store, I got it right this time.
Yes.
Zeb's General Store, located in the heart of North Conway Village. So you got to go in there, get something pumpkin or something else, because there's so much stuff there in Zeb's. Paula, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you, and I'm going to leave the 3 bags of popcorn. You can give to somebody for a watch and win.
That sounds terrific. We will
Not
do
just
that.
one at a time. Be stingy. Give them the 3 of
All
them,
right.
okay?
All right, we'll do it. All right, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
God bless.
This morning on White Mountains Today, we're playing Watch and Win, the interactive trivia game you play with your phone to win awesome prizes. When you see the Watch and Win question appear on your screen, be the first caller to get through with the correct answer to win. The number to call is 603-356-6619. It's live, local, and fun, but there are some rules. 1 win per household per 30 days. You may not win more than 1 prize from the same business in a calendar year. You must pick up your prize at the White Mountains TV office within 30 days of winning, unless arranged otherwise. And finally, the goal of the game is to match our answer, not necessarily the correct one. The host decisions are final. Now, some tips. When you call, make sure your TV volume is low and listen to your phone, not your TV. If you get a busy signal or voicemail, the lines are full. Hang up and dial again. That's it. Have fun and good luck. Your next chance to win is just around the corner.
And Queen Tumbledown thought they had found the perfect spot to build their castle. Their bliss, however, was shattered shortly thereafter as strange and eerie things started to occur within the castle walls. It was soon apparent that they were not alone. Come and experience Adventure Suites themed hotel's newest room, the Haunted Castle, the only simulated haunted overnight castle in the world. This 5-level suite can accommodate up to 18 earthly people and is an experience of a lifetime. Visit our website if you dare.
Waterford Wedgwood Royal Dalton is the leading provider of luxury home and lifestyle products worldwide. Shop our outlet at Settlers Green for a wide range of crystal stemware, barware and giftware, formal and casual dinnerware, and collectibles. Meet Gerard Treacy, Master Ambassador from Ireland, on November 28th, 12 to 4 p.m. Phone orders and shipping available. Waterford Wedgwood Royal Dalton, Settlers Green, North Conway.
So, you just got done a day of hiking or attractions with the kids. Everyone's tired and hungry. Don't wait in traffic trying to get back into North Conway. Go to McGrath's Tavern. McGrath's is a chef-owned and operated Irish pub and restaurant north of the village across from Adventure Suites. It's beautiful inside and the food is delicious. Is it good for kids? Yes, they have a great kids menu and the dining room is perfect for families during dinner hours. Adults can enjoy McGrath's Irish staples plus steak, Italian, seafood, gluten-free, and vegetarian options. Boston.com voted McGrath's top 10 for Ski Town burgers. Their pot roast is legendary. Dine outside on the patio overlooking the mountains or head into the Irish pub. It's large and comfortable with really cool stone and woodwork. Great drinks, appetizers, HD TVs, live music, and special events. McGrath's Tavern also does takeout. Call 603-733-5955. McGrath's Tavern, North Conway.
Take your golf game to new heights at the Omni Mount Washington Resort, just 30 minutes from North Conway. Play the meticulously restored Donald Ross designed Mount Washington course, named the state's #1 course you can play by Golf Week magazine. Or play the historic Mount Pleasant course for a challenging round with spectacular views. Enjoy an overnight package with unlimited golf. For details and more deals, visit BrettonWoods.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the action-packed lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV. Watch us on Time Warner Cable and online at whitemountains.tv.
Get ready. It's time to plan your day in the White Mountains. What to do and where to do it. Weather and conditions, events, expert interviews, and watch and win prize giveaways. All live and local from North Conway. Get ready. This is White Mountains Today.
Good morning and welcome back to the second part of White Mountains Today here on this Sunday morning. October 1st. Rob Clark here with you. And of course, we still have plenty of stuff to talk about here on the program. So thanks for sticking around. Plus, we got some Watch and Win prizes to give away. You can see the popcorn that was left here by Paula from Zeb. So that's a great thing. But let's take a look at the weather right now so you can see what it is. Look out the window. That gives you a good idea of what the weather is. But today we're going to have areas of frost with patchy dense fog this morning. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Dropping down to the mid-30s overnight. Mostly clear. Chance of frost in sheltered locations after midnight. Then on Monday, pretty much the same. Areas of fog. Chance of frost in the morning. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. And then on Tuesday, ditto. Coming up on the program today. Oh, we got to go to the summit? We go to the summit? I forgot that. Okay, we'll do that later. Jack is here from Attitash. We're going to talk about the Oktoberfest that is coming up next weekend. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll find out all the scoop on that. Plus, we got a Watch and Win coming up. And yeah. Should we do the Watch and Win right now, huh? All right, let's do the Watch and Win. And let's give away the popcorn that Paula brought. She brought some glazed pumpkin donut, some orange cranberry, and some candy corn, which I'm going to steal from you. But so that's going to be our prize for this one. So it's a neat Watch and Win. Do you have a question for us, Hans? You're going to give us a call at 356-6619, and we are going to let you answer this question. No, not that question. Silly Hans. All right, you might see an animal known as a fisher in the White Mountain National Forest. You might also see one in which of these states? Florida, Texas, California, or Alaska. So a fisher also lives in another state. What state does it live in? I would think that with the exception of Alaska, then it's a snowbird, So, all righty. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes. I'm going to say Florida.
You're going to say Florida. It is not Florida. So they're not snowbirds. So they don't get a chance to go to Florida. So we've got Texas, California, or Alaska. One of those states you'll also find a fisher. So which one would it be? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yes. I'm going to try Alaska.
You're going to try Alaska. Is it Alaska? No. Beckett says that it is not Alaska. So Beckett wants to know the answer. I'm not telling you the answer. Boy. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Texas.
Is it Texas? Is it Texas? No, it's not Texas either. So it's going to make it easier. Which one is it? It's going to make it easier for the last person who's calling. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know?
California.
Is it California, Beckett? It is California, absolutely. So you can also find a fisher in California. Who's on the phone this morning?
Paula.
Hi, Paula. We have 3 bags of Coastal Maine popcorn, flavored popcorn. Well, it's not kidding. I mean, some of them might be. All right. We're not going to argue. We're not going to argue. Anyway, where are you calling from this morning, Paula?
We are calling from Jackson. We're up visiting from Rhode Island.
Awesome. Where in Rhode Island?
Smithfield, Rhode Island?
Smithfield, Rhode Island. Absolutely. So, well, and what do you got planned for today? You got some big doings?
We're not sure if we're going to head to the fair for a little while and then somewhere to watch the Patriots game.
Oh, that's right. It is a Patriots weekend, so absolutely. Well, Paula, hang on the phone. We're going to get some more information from you. And so Paula got some great popcorn, flavored popcorn, which you can also get at Zeb's General Store right there in North Conway. All right. And so they're thinking about going to the fair. But one of the other things you can think about doing is checking out the foliage. So, Hans, let's roll our foliage report.
The Foliage Report is presented by Settlers Crossing. Explore your style.
Welcome to the White Mountain Foliage Report for September 30th through October 6th. The warm spell at the end of September seems to have possibly slowed the color transition taking place across the region. With summer temperatures behind us and the calendar changing to October, look for color to really bloom this week, especially in the notches and north where colors will reach peak. This view from the Mount Washington Hotel shows advanced color fast approaching peak on the western slopes of the Presidential Range. This shot by the Jackson Area Chamber of Commerce shows spots of bright color in Crawford Notch State Park, but still a lot of green left to turn. This vantage point of Franconia Notch also shows spots of bright color and a general shift to autumn hues, but peak is still a week or so away. Just south, the foliage on the slopes of Loon Mountain is still in early stages, while higher up in the Kankomagas Pass, color is more advanced, nearing peak. In the Mount Washington Valley, fall color is taking its time. Spots of bright color will be joined by more consistent color in the coming week, leading to peak foliage right after Columbus Day. We need foliage spotters. Post your foliage photos to our White Mountains TV Facebook page, and we may use them in our next report. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your time in the mountains.
Explore your style. Explore your options. Explore your appetite. Shop Columbus Day weekend sidewalk sales October 6th through the 9th for fall clearance and winter preview sales. Explore Settlers Crossing, 1500 White Mountain Highway in North Conway. Get more event details, see participating stores and store hours at settlersgreen.com. Walk into Fields of Ambrosia in North Conway Village to find shelves filled with natural organic bath and body products for the entire family. Made right in the store by owner Deb Jason. Deb uses locally grown herbs, essential oils, plant and vegetable oils, and botanical nutrients to create lotions, massage oils, scrubs, and handmade soaps. Rural remedies for muscle therapy, skin therapy, anti-stress, and outdoor products like deep-free insect repellent, tick repellent, and poison ivy therapy are straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. Men are pampered with bath, body, and grooming products and elegant shave accessories. Facial care lines include mature skin, anti-aging, acneic, and rosacea troubled skin, and their own line of mineral makeup suitable for all skin types. You will find natural brushes, sponges, and loofahs, bath salt crystals, shower blossoms, and bath bombs. Home aroma products include air fresheners, wax pottery, potpourri, and essential oil diffusers. A visit to Fields of Ambrosia on Main Street in North Conway Village is a treat all year round.
Get ready for insider information from a local expert when White Mountains Today returns. We're in the interview studio, so stay tuned.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Horse Feathers is a North Conway landmark, serving sustenance, merriment, and cheer for over 26 years. A must-stop during any Mount Washington Valley vacation. Their blog is updated almost daily and is the best source for all that is in the valley.
Snow Village Inn owners Kevin and Jen invite you to enjoy a cocktail by the fire or on the porch overlooking the mountains. Then, settle into Max's restaurant for flavorful classic dishes with a creative twist made from farm-to-table ingredients whenever possible. Max's at the Snow Village Inn is located in Snowville.
Merlino's Steakhouse has been owned by the Luciano family for over 48 years and features signature Angus beef, Italian, fresh seafood, a sports pub with 4 TVs, and a pub menu. Look for the sign of the Black Steer on the North Conway Strip, walking distance to hotels and outlet shopping.
Open since 1953 and voted one of the top 10 Irish pubs in New England, the Shenandoah Pub in Jackson Village has an extensive menu of affordable comfort food priced under $15.95, including their famous hand-tossed thin-crust pizza. Kids are welcome.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And I'm here with Jack Fagoni from Attitash Wildcat. Any others we can throw in there? Well, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great. I'm loving this colder weather we finally have.
Finally have it. So, Jack, you're new to Attitash for this winter. This is your first winter here.
Yep.
So, but not new to the ski industry. So
no, not at all.
That's exciting. And so lots of big doings going on at both Attitash and Wildcat.
Yeah, it's good stuff right now. You know, foliage is starting to come through down at Attitash. It's a couple of weeks past that at Wildcat, so
Amazing,
it's looking really nice up there, even though it's just 20 minutes apart. And yeah, we're coming down to our last 2 weekends of fall operations. We've got today left, and then next weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
And so what do you have available at, we'll start with Attitash. What's available for these 2 weekends for people to do?
So Attitash, we've got our zip tour, which is very popular.
Yeah.
Starts at the top of Bear Peak, takes you across the valley over to Attitash and then down to the base area. We've got our mountain coaster, alpine slide, lots of fun to be had there this weekend and next. Attitash is also hosting its 20th annual Oktoberfest next weekend.
So let's talk about that, because
that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. So 20 years, which is hard to believe, and you do it over at Bear Peak, correct?
Correct.
So you've got a wide open expanse to be able to hold this event. So what goes on during the Oktoberfest?
Oktoberfest is a great time. As you can imagine, we have lots of beer to be sampled. But in addition to that, it's really kind of a celebration of the end of summer and the beginning of winter.
Yeah.
So lots of good games for adults and kids alike. This year we're adding a few games for Sunday, trying to make it a little bit more appealing for families to show up on Sunday. Kids are also free on Sunday. So some of those games I was talking about, you know, we have like pumpkin bowling. This year we're going to have an apple slingshot that will be launching up the hill. We have our very popular Samuel Adams Stein hoist, the keg toss. Lots of good, fun activities.
Full or empty keg?
Empty keg.
Empty keg.
Empty
Phew.
keg.
I was a little bit worried there, because that would be. And also you've got music. You've got entertainment.
Yeah, the world-renowned King Lugwoods Band. They're back for another year. We've had them a few years now, and they're just great.
And you know, the thing is, a lot of times, you know, people are used to having outdoor parties in the summer or whatever, but there's something about an outdoor gathering in the fall. You know, with the temperatures, and maybe you got to bundle up, but you're drinking the beer, and it really is a neat experience if you've never kind of partaken in that.
Absolutely.
It's kind of an interesting, but definitely a fun thing. So that's coming up next Sunday and Monday.
Yes, October 7th and 8th. So yeah, and one thing I want to mention on that is we have some great products online to get you in the doors there.
Okay.
Only available at a discount when you purchase online, and that's going to be up through Friday night at 11:59. So you can get a full all-inclusive package that's going to have your 21 plus admission, a souvenir mug with the 20th annual logo, and a scenic chairlift ride.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, perfect weekend for a scenic chairlift.
Yeah, the weather is looking phenomenal right now. We're really hoping that that's still the case when we get a little bit closer.
The turnaround. So, and then what's happening up at Wildcat these days? For
Wildcat
those
is
weekends.
Lots of fun up there too. We also have a zip rider up there.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a different experience than the one at Attitash, but still just
so
as
much
great.
Fun.
Yeah, I mean, with views of Mount Washington right there, who is getting snow more and more recently.
Yep.
It's just an exciting time to be up there. We've also got our scenic gondola going to our 4,000-foot summit. Again, 360 degree views up there. And then we also have our alpine disc golf course, which is very cool.
Yeah. So still plenty of things to do for the weekends. And then you know, you're going to start firing up the snow guns.
It's not long after next weekend, that's right. Wildcat especially. We are set to go for October 15th. Now, let me be clear, that means we need Mother Nature on our side as well, and a good long stretch of it, but come October 15th, we're ready to go.
That's great. That's great. And anything new and different? You said did you put in some new guns at Attitash this year?
Attitash and Wildcat both were receiving a few new guns, but the major project this summer was fixing some underground pipe. So not something you'll really see at the mountain, but the productivity of our snowmaking system will be that much better.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great. And that's one of the things, you know, it's, a lot of people think, oh, you know, why do you have snowmaking? You're up in the mountains, but you need snowmaking, and that's what makes the mountains that much better.
Yeah,
you know,
it's what gets us going early in the season. It's what keeps us going, you know, when Mother Nature has those few hiccups in the middle of the season. You really do need it.
Right, absolutely. So so we're going to look forward to that. We were talking before that it's always so much fun, that, you know, those first few days when the snow guns are fired up, and just, you know, especially when you have it when you can do it with the changing leaves and everything else, it really becomes it's a harbinger of winter, I guess. No, harbinger's a bad thing, I think. A sign of winter. And we won't use harbinger. I think that's
that's a new one on me. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
I think a harbinger is a bad thing. And we digress here on White Mountains Today, but that's what it's all about. So Jack, well, thanks so much. So the Attitash Oktoberfest, so you can go online, get all the information, and get those pre-Oktoberfest discounts.
Yes, you absolutely want to take advantage of those. And I will just mention, just to throw in there, our season pass deadline is soon after that, October 18th. So if you're interested in the Peak Pass, which is a great deal, 7 mountains in the Northeast, the price will be going up on October 19th. So be sure to purchase before that.
Definitely want to get that now. So
absolutely.
That's a great thing. And you're probably gearing up for the ski show in Boston. That's coming up.
Oh yeah, that's a great time.
Soon,
yes.
That's always a good time.
Yep, middle of November. So if you're able to make it down to Boston, we'll have some great deals there as well. And it's just a fun time to come out and see the team.
That's great. Well, Jack, thanks so much for coming by today. And so don't forget the Oktoberfest at Attitash next weekend, but then also don't forget the great activities that are going on at Attitash and Wildcat for the next 2 weekends, this today and then next weekend. So definitely check that out.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
biggest and best adventure is at Attitash. Ride the longest zip line in New Hampshire, mountain to mountain, over the treetops on the Attitash Zip Tour. Ride New Hampshire's longest mountain coaster, New Hampshire's longest alpine slide, Sidewinder and Aqua Bog and Water slides, the airbag jump, Euro bungee trampoline, slack lines, downhill mountain bike park, scenic chairlift, even the nearby Wildcat Scenic Gondola. Pick your adventure or try them all at Attitash.
To see what happens next, watch the full trailer at thegulag.com. The Gulag, one of New England's top-rated haunts, weekends this fall at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Reserve tickets, get info, and see what happens to the nice lady at the end of the trailer at thegulag.com.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the Valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. Look great, feel great at the Cutoff Salon and Day Spa. Cutoff stylists are continuously trained in the latest trends and techniques. Let them cut, color, or style to bring out your best or give you a stunning new look. The Cutoff has everything you need to maintain your look, including products from Paul Mitchell, TG, Milkshake, Moroccan Oil, and Pureology. Rejuvenate or transform with spa services including pedicures, manicures, facials, body wraps, massage, and makeovers with Marabella Cosmetics. The Cutoff is bridal party headquarters. Bring your entourage and get ready with our team of stylists, makeup artists, and skincare specialists. Thursday night is men's night, $15 haircuts, and a free frosty beverage. The Cutoff is about beauty, balance, and a commitment to total wellness. For an appointment or consultation, call The Cutoff today at 603-356-6276.
Golf at the Eagle Mountain House and enjoy this historic course perched just above the quaint village of Jackson. The Eagle truly is one of New Hampshire's prettiest 9-hole golf courses. Winding along the scenic Wildcat River with elevated tees and spectacular mountain views at every hole, the Eagle is also famous for being affordable, relaxing, and family-friendly. Enjoy a lesson with golf pro Bob McGraw, known as one of the area's best. Step just off the course for dining on the veranda overlooking the mountains, or quench your thirst in the Eagle Landing Tavern. Check the menu to see what the day's special is at Highfield's Dining Room. Special event coming up in your life? The Eagle has the perfect venues for weddings, reunions, birthday parties, showers, girls' getaways, corporate events, and golfing groups. For tee times, lessons, clinics, one-day golf schools, and stay-and-play packages, call 603-383-9090 or go online to eaglemt.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation! The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
Oh, you brought Butch.
Yeah.
He's looking at me right now, isn't he?
Yep.
Butch is like an old soul that just hates my guts.
You can never have too many faithful companions.
Introducing the all-new Crosstrek. Love is out there. Find it in a Subaru Crosstrek.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Always fun that we have here, and it's October now, Hans.
I know.
And so you have any big October plans?
Tomorrow I'm going to the Freiburg Fair with my mom again.
And of course I hope that's on our list here to be able to watch that again. So it's so much fun to see that. And so you go kind of in an official capacity to the Freiburg Fair, but what do you always go for at the Freiburg Fair?
Oh, I have my favorite places there. I love the museum where you can watch old-fashioned black and white movies, and they have 2 floors that are endless things. There's the old one-room schoolhouse.
Yep.
And I love the rotating exhibits of the carriages that they have. The gypsy wagons and carriages. They're so beautiful, and those rotate every year. Tomorrow is the all-day Woodsman Day, the grandest North American Woodsman Day I think there is.
Absolutely.
And my mom and I will be there. And then later in the month, I'm going to what Jack was just here talking about, Oktoberfest, me being Hans. Can't miss that. I wear my lederhosen, and my lovely gal has her dirndl. So, yep.
Well, that's awesome. You know, one of the things you mentioned when you were just talking about the museums at the Freiburg Fair, there's one section where they have all the tools that were left in trees.
Yes.
And so the trees grew around the tools, you know, so there's that saw that all of a sudden the tree, you know, which I love because it's nature saying, hey, we're taking it back. But it's so cool. So definitely you want to check that. If you've never been in there and seen those tools and just all the old farm tools. And one of the amazing things, too, about, you know, if you think about the history, the Freiburg Fair has been around for 167 years. And all the things that were done 167 years ago, the plowing of the fields, the making of the rock walls, the cutting down of the trees, and was all done by hand and beast.
Lot of heavy labor, a lot of work to clear these lands. And speaking of the passage of time and things being welded into the aging tree, I remember as a young kid, my grandmother had showed me on our property just a very tiny part of a bottle opener that, as a young child, I don't think I understood this, but she said, your grandfather hung that on that twig 30, 40 years ago, and it had grown in there. And she also showed me some big, the metal wagon wheels around where a giant tree had grown up through the center of a wagon wheel. When you're walking through the forest and you see something like that, it tells a wonderful story of the passage of time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's one of the great things. The Freiburg Fair, of course, you know, everybody goes for the food. I go and get, my Sunflower Farm pizza. I stop that. I go and see Mr. Twister, the pretzel guy, and have some pretzels. I did that. I worked with him one year.
Mr. Twister?
Mr. Twister, the pretzel guy, just down from Sunflower Farm. And so he makes pretzels there. If you've never had one, Hans, I'm going to be shaking my finger at you. So one time, it must have been 27 years ago or something like that, I spent the day working at the fair with Ed, and we made pretzels. Well, he made the pretzels. I sold the pretzels. And it was just so much fun to be on that side of it at the fair and seeing all the people who were there. And it's a great experience. I talk to people, and everybody has a different reason that they go to the fair. And whether it's the food or the animals or the museums or everything else, it's one of those things that is all-encompassing, and it's funny. A couple of my boys are, out of town, so they don't get a chance to go to the fair, and they're like, "Well, I don't get to go to the Freiburg Fair this year." So,
well, pick up yes, you have to pace yourself when it comes to the food and such, but pick up their itinerary, the brochure, and pick something that you think you might enjoy, because you can't see it all, and if you wander in without a plan,
yeah. Well, another one I love is the replica of the Kearsarge Fire Tower.
Oh yes,
out
and that's
towards,
fairly new.
Yeah, well, you know, we say it's really new, but it's probably been there. It's been there for 10 years anyway, probably 15.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, we say, oh, it's new. And also, I love one of the things, and they don't do it. I don't think they do it with every building, but I love on all the buildings, it says what year it was built and how much it cost to build that building. And that's kind of one of those little things that you look at going, okay, that's really cool. And the variety of buildings, the new buildings obviously made different than they were.
And there's over 100 buildings.
Is there really?
Over 100 buildings on more than 200 acres of this and that.
Yeah.
Hey, let's switch gears to take another look at our great weather coming at us.
All right, let's do that because it's perfect weather for the Fryeburg Fair. And of course, I like a rainy day at the fair just as much as a sunny day. So, but taking a look at the weather for us here in the Mount Washington Valley, and it's going to be a nice few days. So what we have going on here is high pressure is going to build over the region Sunday, providing fair skies and a stiff northwesterly flow. That's going to keep temperatures close to seasonal averages despite the expected sunshine. Overnight, the high will continue to build, continuing fair weather skies and diminishing winds, and then that'll again to lead to patchy dense fog in the morning, so definitely be aware of that. Winds will bottom out on Monday, and fair weather skies will continue, and a light return flow will allow temperatures to rebound. They'll be slightly above normal by the afternoon. So definitely some nice few days that we have here. And today, areas of frog. Areas
you said
of
that
frost.
last time, too.
Did
frog.
I? Okay.
Yeah.
Areas of frost with patchy dense fog this morning. Mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid-60s. Tonight, dropping down to the mid-30s, mostly clear, and there is a chance of frost after midnight. And then on Monday and Tuesday, areas of fog with chance of frost in the sheltered locations in the morning. Mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid-60s on Monday and again on Tuesday. So really a nice few days for you to enjoy here in the Mount Washington Valley and in all the White Mountains, actually. And speaking of the mountains, how about up on the summit of Mount Washington? And we chatted with them this morning. They're completely clear this morning, and they're going to have mostly sunny skies all day. Wind chills 5 to 15 above, rising to 20 to 30 above during the day today. Temperatures around 40 degrees, winds 35 to 50, gusts up to 60 today up there. So a beautiful day up on the summit if you happen to make your way up there today. Not a bad thing to do, as a matter of fact. So coming up on the program next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we'll be here letting you know everything that's going on in the Mount Washington Valley. And some of our guests will include the Christmas Loft. They'll be here. Also the Appalachian Mountain Club and McGrath's Tavern. So all of those people will be here, plus some more next weekend. So that's a lot of fun. So, all right, let's preview a question for our final watch and win of the day. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this a whammy, a big whammy for today as our last one. I have 2 passes for you to go and enjoy the Cranmore Mountain Resort Mountain Adventure Park. It's a value pass, excludes the aerial adventure, but everything else there at Cranmore. So I have 2 of those. Plus, after you enjoy the aerial adventure park, why not go to Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen, New Hampshire, and check out the great food there, $25 gift certificate. You know, the spaghetti. You're going, just the variety of sauces and toppings and everything else at Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Plus, it's such a neat building. Great building to go into and hang out, say hi to the whole gang there at Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Well worth your...
and who doesn't love the owner, Beth Carter?
Absolutely. Beth, always fun. And, you know, I guess it's kind of one of those bonuses when you get to be there and Beth comes out and talks to your table.
She's so fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So we've got this, Cranmore and Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Cranmore, by the way, these are only valid for today and for next weekend, so just be aware of that. But Joseph's is good for a little bit more after that. All right, so this is our preview. Don't call us now. But in 1972, Mount Pleasant became, was it Mount Pierce, Mount Lincoln, Mount Webster, or Mount Eisenhower? That happened in 1972. We're going to give you a chance to call in just a few minutes. Back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Hello, my name is Hans, and welcome to Maine's Blue Ribbon Classic, the Fryeburg Fair. And I'm here with my mom, and we're going to attempt the impossible, which is to do, see, and enjoy it all. What do you think?
Well, you can't do it in one day. I've been coming here for 70 years, and I think every year it's different, and there's more to do.
It never ends. It goes on for 200 acres as far as the eye can see. Animals, races, competitions, exhibits, demonstrations, music galore, fun, 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 and...
Let's go!
Okay, all right, Mom, we're ready. Here we go. What direction? That way.
That way.
Everybody can name their favorite Faya food. Mine's the Philly steak cheese sandwich. What's yours, Mom?
Mine is Tom's Jumbo Donut.
Tom's Jumbo Donut? Well, wouldn't you know it? How convenient.
I've been known to do 5 of these a day. Quite often 4, but more often 3.
My mom is, don't point that at, point it over there. So my mom just is begging to shoot a gun here today. When's the last time you shot a gun? Have you ever shot anything before?
Yeah, when you were a kid, I shot an ermine in the house.
An ermine? What's an ermine?
Like a weasel.
A weasel.
Yeah, it was white.
Oh, right up. What is it? Oh, the ultimate sweet prize. Thanks, Mom. Hey, Mom, you want to dance? Come on, man. Dance.
Have you been in the goat business?
Goat for about 35 years. Yeah. This is about my 20th year here at Freiburg Fair.
How long do these usually live?
Their average life is like a dog, 15 to 16 years. Yeah.
Milk them and use them for anything else besides milk?
I'm milking and I make cheese. Yeah, I make about 18 different flavors of soft cheese. I make feta. In the wintertime, I make soap. Last winter I made about 400 bars.
I'm just I shoot a little bull.
Oh.
I'm here to educate people.
Oh, yes.
Every department has somebody in it that will educate the public. This is one of the oldest breeds in the world. They're an Italian breed. They're Chianina. These are 2 years old, and they weigh 1,700 apiece. They can grow up to 6 to 7 feet tall and weigh between 3,000 and 4,000 pounds apiece.
Good Lord, yeah.
That's what I said. I'm hoping.
There are so many perennial favorites here, outlying perennial favorite buildings of the 100 plus buildings here at the fair. And my favorite, which is the museum where we're standing right now. Mom, what are you doing here?
Amazingly, this antique is accurate. I'm not telling you what I'm not telling you what it says, but it is accurate.
See, this museum is just endless. Upstairs, downstairs, there are plenty of professional people with their exhibits that can explain endless things. Okay, we're going to say so long, everybody, from the Freiburg Fair, which is in my DNA, thanks to my mom. A treasured tradition that's been passed on for generation after generation, 166 years, right here where we're standing. Thanks for being here today, Mom.
You're very welcome. It was a great day at the fair, and there's enough left for tomorrow and next year.
Be well, everybody.
Something wrong with your car? Don't worry. Help is right around the corner at Midas Tire and Auto Service in North Conway. It's a name you know and people you can trust. Locally owned by Ron and Kelly Monroe, North Conway Midas will take care of your brakes, tires, exhaust, oil changes, and all your auto repair needs. They have over 40 years of experience and work with you to get you the repairs you need at a price you can afford.
The Monroes? Yeah. They're probably the best people in the valley to come to for service.
North Conway Midas, located across the street from the Red Jacket Hotel.
This year marks our 25th anniversary. As a mother and daughter duo, we were inspired by our family's main trading post and Native American heritage, combined with a love of fashion to create our signature mountain chic style. What is mountain chic? It's influences from around the world and our own backyard. It's the North Woods and the American Indians. It's the White Mountains and European elegance. The common thread is craftsmanship. It's color, texture, and artistry from times gone by, translated to modern style. Clothing and outerwear are paired with jewelry and accessories in interesting ways to express personal style. Footwear is not just for necessity, it's part of the complete style package, from summer sandals to western boots to furry winter wear. All merchandise at Spruce Hurricane is individually chosen for its distinctive appeal. The Spruce woman doesn't want to blend in. She prefers individualism. Premium quality and service are expected, but never pretentious. The shopping experience should always be fun. Through the years, we've seen many trends come and go, but great style always remains. We expect you to enjoy your purchases for years to come. So come see us at Spruce Hurricane. We're located in the heart of North Conway Village, across from the park and the Scenic Railroad. Open daily from 10 to 6.
It's the 2017 Fryeburg Fair, Maine's Blue Ribbon Classic, Sunday, October 1st through Sunday, October 8th. Fair favorites include Woodsman's Field Day on Monday, harness racing Tuesday through Sunday, night shows Monday through Saturday with big acts like Tom Dixon, Eliminator KC, Cassidy Pope, High Valley, Motor Booty Affair with fireworks, and Michael Cleveland and Flamekeeper. Don't miss the Saturday Grand Parade and trophy presentations, plus daily pulls and scrambles, exhibition halls and farm museum, museum craft demonstrations, fiber demonstrations, over 3,000 head of livestock in competition and on display, carnival games and midway rides for everyone, and of course, food, and more food. General admission is $12 every day and includes night shows. A weekly pass is just $65. Children under 12 are always free. 65 and over, don't miss Senior Citizens Day on Tuesday, no charge. Gates open at 7, buildings open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. For more information, call 207-935-3268 or visit FryeburgFair.org. See you at the 2017 Fryeburg Fair.
If you're here to have fun in the White Mountains, this is the show for you. Explore the White Mountains. We've got recommendations on shops, restaurants, and activities. See what there is to do and where you can do it. Videos of the area's top resorts and attractions. We'll make your White Mountain experience better. Watch Explore the White Mountains 4 times daily on White Mountains TV or watch us online at whitemountains.tv.
Welcome back here to White Mountains Today here on this Sunday morning. Let us wind down the show. We got just a little bit more time, but let's tell you what's going on with our event report here in the Mount Washington Valley. All right, so some things coming up include the 167th Annual Fryeburg Fair starting today, going till October 8th in Fryeburg, Maine. It's considered to be one of the biggest and best agricultural fairs in the U.S. The Fryeburg Fair offers nonstop livestock, agricultural, and farming exhibitions with over 3,000 head of cattle, horses, sheep, goats, hogs, poultry, rabbits, oxen, and more. And this year's fair marks the 50th anniversary of Woodsman's Field Day on Monday, October 2nd. That's tomorrow. Woodsman's Field Day is the largest spectator woodsman event in North America. Night shows begin at 8 p.m. on the grandstand each night, and there'll be the annual fireworks show on Friday at 9 p.m. right after the night show. And right here is a whole bunch of things that are going on today at the Fryeburg Fair. You know, we're already moving right along. We got a poultry show at 10 a.m., Catholic Mass at 10:30, flower show at 11, fleece and fiber show at 11, and the Society Pig Scramble will be at 11:30 a.m. Always a good time for that. And then throughout the day, even more stuff, including a wreath-making demo at noon. Horse pulling starts at 12:30. Another flower show at 1. And a parent-child baking contest. That ought to be a lot of fun. That's at 1. Dairy Goat Show continues at 1. Ox pulling will continue at 3. And then the flower show, wreath making, out to lunch contest, tractor pull, and oh, so much more there at the Fryeburg Fair. And also today is the King Pine CX Cyclocross event. Tailored to be a fun event for both beginner and advanced cyclocross bike riders. The King Pine CX will be family-friendly and offer great spectator viewing, food, drink, scenic fall foliage, and fun for all. The King Pine CX is scheduled to be an all-day event, beginning with a series of races starting at 9 a.m., with a cyclocross for the men's and women's categories, followed by a 5K, a duathlon, costume ride, mountain bike, and kids race. And this is being held in partnership with Deer Farm CX. And it's back. They are back. It's the Return of the Pumpkin People. Now in its 33rd year, the Return of the Pumpkin People is a self-guided tour of more than 80 different locations hosting Pumpkin People displays throughout October. Look for creatively themed and designed Pumpkin People doing all kinds of things, from flying across yards to deep-sea diving, and then you can vote for your favorite. More than 12 stores at Settlers Green will also participate with Pumpkin People displays. Maps and People's Choice Award ballots will be available from the Jackson Chamber of Commerce and participating businesses located throughout the Conway and Jackson area of New Hampshire. And for information on any of these events that you saw in this report or to submit your event, visit our website, whitemountains.tv. Get info on restaurants, things to do. You can even stream this show live. It's all on the website, whitemountains.tv. All right, so let's give away our last watch and win of the day. I've got 2 passes to the Cranmore Mountain Resort Adventure Park. So these passes are good today and next weekend. So that'll be that. But then we also have a gift certificate for you for Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. Go say hi to Beth and the crew down there and enjoy the fabulous homemade sauces and everything else that they have there. One of the great things they have at Joseph's now is they have a to-go thing. To-go fridge and everything else. You know, I want the great Joseph's, but I don't have time. Swing in there, grab the stuff. You can heat it up at home. You can probably heat it up on a campfire, I would imagine. You know, be kind of cool. All right. In 1972, Mount Pleasant became, did it become Mount Pierce, Mount Lincoln, Mount Webster, or Mount Eisenhower? Which of these days, or which of these mountains became something from Mount Pleasant? Boy, did I word that wrong. Good morning, White. I almost gave it away. Good morning, White Mountains Today.
Hey, good morning. Is this Rob?
It is Rob. Who's this?
This is Nate.
Nate, we got an answer for us?
I'm going to roll with dice, man. I'm going to go with Eisenhower just because it's the longest word on the street. How'd I do?
There you go. What do you think? Is it Mount Eisenhower?
Yeah. Mount Eisenhower. Yeah.
It is Mount Eisenhower. In 1972, Mount Pleasant became Mount Eisenhower. Beckett says you're correct. So we have 2 passes for you to Cranmore Mountain Resort and also a gift certificate to Joseph's Spaghetti Shed. There's Beth right there. And just some great food. So there you go.
Giddy up. Thanks, man.
And what do you got planned for today?
Fryeburg Fair, duh.
Duh. He gave me a duh, Hans. Absolutely. So what is your first stop at the Fryeburg Fair?
Steve's Fries.
Inside?
Steve's Fries.
Oh, Steve's Fries. I'm sorry. Steve's Fries. Oh, those are good fries. Those are good fries.
Steve's Fries.
So there you go. And then you're gonna try to go on any rides or anything?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
Looking forward to the tractable.
Yep, tractable. All that stuff's great. All right, well, hang on the phone. We're going to get all the full information from you. And so Joseph's Spaghetti Shed and Cranmore Mountain Resort Adventure Park pass. And what a great prize there to it, because in 1972, Mount Pleasant became Mount Eisenhower.
Now, there's another very well-known, it's Pleasant Mountain, which became known as what?
Shawnee Peak.
Right, so some
Shawnee
people may
Peak.
have been thinking Shawnee Peak.
That's what I was thinking. So, so should we say goodbye now, Hans? Okay. So coming up on the program next weekend, be sure to join us Saturday and Sunday And we've got our guests from the Christmas Loft, the Appalachian Mountain Club, McGrath's Tavern to be here, plus so much more that will be going on here on White Mountains Day. Thanks so much to Hans Bauer, making sure everything's running there. Thanks to my associate Beckett, who has disappeared again, who made sure that we were doing all our watch and win questions correctly. He's kind of like an official, you know, making sure, you know, a judge.
Oh,
so.
Beckett. And
Beckett, where'd you go? Don't you want to say bye? Beckett, you gonna say bye? You gonna say bye? There he is around this. Oh, there he is. All right. And this is Rob Clark saying so long. See you next time on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
This is Sustainable Valley, a look at businesses in the Mount Washington Valley who support the environment, community, and local economy. Sustainable Valley is presented by Zeb's General Store, proudly featuring the products of local wholesale suppliers and New England cottage-based companies.
Kelly and Ray Ryan of Fryeburg, Maine knew the benefits of eating locally grown foods and buying locally produced products. They sustain you and your community better. But that often comes at a price. So they opened Spice and Grain in Fryeburg Village where people could buy better for less.
We opened 4.5 years ago, and the premise was to keep the margins down so that people could afford to eat healthy. And since our motto is, you don't have to be wealthy to be healthy. So we spent a lot of time with our suppliers to keep the prices down, and we get a lot of local products, produce, honeys, and certain things like that as well. You know, organics are a little more costly than regular products, and one of the ways to save money is to bulk. Not only do we have bulk bins, we also bulk ourselves. We buy in bulk and then we repackage like fruits and things like that, dried fruits, and resell them as well. One of the nice things is we can offer products from a number of farms so that when you come here, you get a selection from 3 or 4 different farms. We sell the products for what the farm sells, so there's no markup involved. So we really work hard to accomplish that. We make sandwiches and soups and offerings that we put out ourselves, and we use all natural bread, and all the meats we use are made by Applegate.
Well, we've caught up with Kelly Ryan, co-owner here at Spice and Grain. And Kelly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So Spice and Grain, we've enjoyed our time here, and Chris and I were just joking about if we were to be locked in any business, this would be the one, because it's a great place to hang out and you've got everything in here. Tell me a little bit about Spice and Grain as a place for people to meet.
Well, we set up the Spice and Grain as part cafe and part retail. And, you know, on purpose, we wanted to put the cafe area in the front away so that when you're shopping, a lot of people come and have special diets and special needs, and they really need to read labels and have some peace and quiet. So we wanted this area to be kind of where people could meet for a cup of coffee. We also serve sandwiches and soup and salads. So it's a nice area where they can sit and enjoy lunch.
Now, Kelly, why don't you describe where Spice and Grain is located so folks can find you?
Sure. We are located essentially in the heart of Fryeburg, where the monument is. It's at the intersection of Route 113 and 5 and 302, and we are open 7 days a week.
Awesome. So you take the right by the monument, you're right on the right as you go
You're
on
right on the
113 and 5 on the way to Portland is a way a lot of people go. Well, I have to say, Kelly, I will definitely be back. I love the coffee. I love being able to hang out on a morning and just relax, and then also get all my shopping done. I mean, you have everything from books over here, book swap, you have bags to shop with, of course, all the stuff that we ran over with Ray too. So congratulations on a great business, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Sustainable Valley salutes Spice and Grain for believing in wholesome nourishment, simplistic lifestyle, thoughtful education, community interaction, and having fun.
Again with dispatches. We are at the Maroon Creek Valley above T Lazy 7 Ranch outside of Aspen. What a gorgeous winter day it is, and we have an incredible show lined up for you, so stay put.
People around the world are driven to push themselves, inspire others, and improve the environment we all live in. These are their stories. This is Dispatches, powered by Jeep.
So today's episode is all about adventure sports. We're going to head to the big mountains of Alaska and follow some professional snowboarding legends. We're going to the Himalaya in Pakistan with pro photographer Crystal Wright. We're going to follow an adventurous climbing couple as they scale some of the most incredible cliffs on Earth. But we're going to start it all off in Canada at the Ritalik Lodge on some unbelievable mountain bike trails. Check it out.
How's it going, everyone? Pat Parnell here for Outside Television and Dispatches, checking in from high above the Ritalik Lodge in British Columbia. I'm lucky enough this week to jump on board with pro mountain bikers Jeff Golovich, Richie Schley, and Aaron Chase, and get their perspective on the amazing riding and experience that is Ritalik.
You know, our terrain is amazing. Our Alpine is some of the most unique terrain I've ever been to. I've ridden everywhere in the world, but it comes down to the dirt. It just doesn't really get that dry, doesn't dust out that much, and it builds and packs in so well.
When you come ripping in, you want the side knobs of your tires biting in and giving you traction, and making a mess when you're skidding and slowing down, and just all that action with the earth and your bike, and this place has it.
The way they built the trails here was the textbook of how it should be built. Everything is low angle, so where you get your thrills is if you go faster or hit the jumps harder. So literally, I think multiple levels can ride together here. It's kind of ideal.
Right now, we're located in the northern end of the Kootenays.